I grew up in a small town in North Carolina called Mebane. I moved there when I was 3 years old and had no clue what was going on. My parents put me in school and it was so hard for me to make new friends like any other kid in the new area. It wasn't because I didn't know how to talk to people, it's because I didn't like talking to strangers. So they decided to put me in dance lessons to see if it would help open me up. I remember pulling up to the dance studio like it was yesterday. Little old Nia just wouldn't stop crying in the car because she didn't want to go in. I had no choice but to suck it up and wait for my mom to pick me back up. My dance instructor at the time made me feel so comfortable as the day went on. He played games and we danced the whole time. When my mom finally arrived to pick me up, I started crying again. Not because I didn't enjoy myself, but because I didn't want to leave. At that moment, my mother knew something good was coming. As time went on, I continued to dance at Extreme Dance Academy, and it got a lot easier for me to open up and make new friends anywhere I went. I then joined a competitive team at age 7, which is where I met my lifelong best friends. I competed in jazz, tap, hip-hop, ballet, and contemporary. I was at the studio all day and every day, which is why I call it my home. My friends always talk about how dancing at the studio was our only life. Moving on to the last year of dancing, which was at age 18. This year was very emotional for me because I knew that it was time for me to move out and move into a new home. Now that I've moved into a new home in college, I always make time to go visit my old home and family. Since I graduated high school, I've been working at the studio every summer. The reason I call my home is because no matter what or when, I always been back up at the studio.